We are the crystal gaze gems. We're the crystal gems. Well, obviously, we're going to be discussing Steven Universe. Never seen it? Go watch it. It's great. Of course, that is just my opinion. Before we go further, just a reminder, if you have yet to watch the previous 2 videos in this series, I highly recommend doing so to understand what I'm talking about just a bit better. Steven Universe is a children's cartoon written by Rebecca Sugar, depicting a young boy, Steven, who's balancing his mother's reputation, his growing powers, and saving the world, all while singing most episodes. Many aspects of the show are influenced by LGBTQ+ themes. A main concept in the show revolves around the gems, an alien species of gems that project a physical body, normally appearing female. However, gems are canonically genderless and just tend to lean more towards a female visage and use she/her pronouns a majority of the time. Another big theme in the show is fusion. Fusion involves 2 or more gems physically joining to create a new person. They're neither one person nor multiple people. Fusion is a way for gems to be incredibly close, yet it doesn't always quite work. Opal, the fusion between amethyst and pearl, is notoriously unstable. They're both very different individuals, and for most of season 1, argue or disagree at least once an episode. Opal could be interpreted as an unhealthy relationship, just as all fusions can be read as relationships, romantic or platonic. A main character of the show, Garnet, is actually a fusion between 2 gems, Ruby and Sapphire, an example of a very healthy relationship, yet not perfect, as there is a point where they won't stay fused as they're fighting. Fusions are used many times throughout the show to depict a variety of relationships, including friendship, such as the fusion between Amethyst and Steven, parental, Steven and his dad, and abusive, a fusion between one character, Lapis Lazuli, and another, Jasper, to form Malachite. It was a very unhealthy relationship in which Lapis was not able to escape, and Jasper was being violent the entirety of their relationship or fusion. Eli Dunn said, "A show like Steven Universe should be applauded for its willingness to take on difficult and complex topics in representing trans characters, especially those genders that are usually deemed too complicated for television. Fantasy cartoons make it easier for children to grasp concepts as complex as transgender, despite not being taught about such topics in the real world." Steven Universe is a great example of LGBTQ+ themes being translated into easier to understand concepts for children. Next time, we're going to bring everything back together and just kind of condense it into one and see how generations impacted different views on LGBTQ+ themes represented in cartoons. Until next time, stay fruity.